Did you know that a serious problem, one that can lead to the loss of the penis and drastically affect your sex life, impacts thousands of men every year, often due to a simple lack of awareness about basic care? I'm talking about penile cancer, a disease with a high mortality rate when not detected early. And the worst part is, it often advances silently, without clear signs, until it's too late. But what if I told you that most of these problems, including the risk of STIs, erectile dysfunction, and even the deformity caused by Peyronie's disease, can be drastically reduced with knowledge and action? Stay with me until the end, because today I'm going to reveal 5 essential care tips for your penis that every man needs to know, plus a bonus tip at the end, which could be the missing secret to full intimate health and a much more satisfying sex life. These aren't just tips. They are keys to unlocking a life with more confidence, pleasure, and most importantly, free from worries about your penis's health. We're talking about protecting your masculinity, your self-esteem, and your quality of life. Before we dive into these essential care tips, I want to get to know you a little better. Comment below. What's your biggest concern or question when it comes to your penis's health? It could be about hygiene, performance, a change you've noticed. There are no silly questions when it comes to your health. I want to read every comment and understand how I can help even more. We're in this journey together. Tip 1, keep your penis active. All right, everyone. I see many of you have shared your questions, and that's crucial. So let's get to our first tip, which might seem counterintuitive to some, but it's critical. Keep your penis active. Just like any muscle in your body needs exercise to stay healthy and functional, penile tissue also needs good oxygenation to prevent problems like erectile dysfunction and the formation of fibrosis. This regular activity promotes adequate blood flow, essential for nourishing tissues and maintaining elasticity. Think of it as training for your penis's health, ensuring it's ready and healthy when you need it most. Lack of this oxygenation can, over time, seriously compromise your sexual health and lead to complications. The most natural ways to maintain this activity are through sexual intercourse and masturbation, which stimulate erections. But for those facing difficulties or seeking optimization, there are alternatives like therapeutic penis pumps with guidance and pelvic physiotherapy, which can be great allies in maintaining your penis's health and preventing erectile dysfunction. Now that you understand the importance of keeping your buddy down there in shape and well oxygenated, let's talk about something that, although it seems basic, is where many men, unfortunately, still fall short, opening the door to serious problems. I'm talking about proper hygiene. Tip 2, hygiene. Our second tip is about hygiene, and I know what you might be thinking. That's obvious, doctor. But believe me, the way you perform hygiene on your penis can be the difference between a healthy sex life and the development of serious problems like infections, inflammation, and, in extreme cases, the dreaded penile cancer. Poor hygiene is one of the main risk factors for this devastating disease. Proper penis hygiene isn't just about washing it any old way. It's about care and attention to detail. It's essential to expose the glands by fully retracting the foreskin and wash the entire area with a neutral or glycerin-based soap, which are less harsh on sensitive skin. This daily practice removes smegma, secretions, and bacteria that can cause anything from bad odor to sexually transmitted infections. And here's an extra but very important piece of guidance. After sexual intercourse, even with condom use, it's highly recommended to wash your penis. The pH of the vagina is different from the pH of the penis, and this difference can cause irritation or facilitate the proliferation of microorganisms. Also, don't forget to dry the area thoroughly, as excessive moisture can encourage fungal growth. A small act that makes a big difference in your sexual health. With hygiene in check, we avoid many external problems. But what about internal traumas? Our next tip addresses a crucial care point during intimacy to prevent future headaches. like nodules and unwanted curvatures. Tip 3. Be careful with intercourse during a partial erection. We've arrived at our third tip, a fundamental point of attention during sexual intercourse. Be careful with penetration when the erection isn't complete, meaning when the penis is in a state of partial erection. Many men, in the heat of the moment or due to insecurity, end up forcing the situation, unaware of the long-term risks to their sexual health. When the penis isn't fully rigid, it's more susceptible to bending or suffering angled impacts during sex. These incidents, even if they don't cause immediate pain, can create micro-traumas in the corpora cavernosa, which are the internal structures responsible for erection. These are small injuries that, over time, can heal improperly, leading to the formation of nodules and plaques of fibrosis. And what's the consequence of these nodules and fibrosis? They are the basis of Peyronie's disease, a condition that causes penile curvature, pain during erection, and, in more severe cases, can make penetration difficult or even impossible, besides being a factor for erectile dysfunction. Therefore, patience and adequate stimulation for a firm erection are essential care to protect the integrity of your penis. Speaking of stimuli and performance, we need to address a modern habit that has negatively impacted the sexual health of many men, often silently. Our fourth tip will deal with pornography consumption. Tip 4. Avoid excessive pornography. Our fourth tip dives into a sensitive but increasingly relevant topic for male sexual health: excessive pornography consumption. It's important to stress that this isn't about demonizing the content itself, but about warning against the dangers of excess and dependency, which can lead to sexual desensitization and create a chasm between fantasy and the reality of intimacy. The brain, when repeatedly exposed to hyper-realistic and highly varied stimuli from pornography, can begin to normalize these levels of arousal, making the stimulation from a real partner less interesting or potent. This can result in difficulties achieving or maintaining an erection in real-life situations, or the need for very specific masturbatory stimuli, generating anxiety and frustration in the couple's sexual health. This desensitization and dependence on specific pornography stimuli can undermine confidence and performance, contributing to psychological erectile dysfunction and dissatisfaction. Reflecting on your pornography consumption habits and seeking balance is one of the essential care steps to protect your sensitivity, your connection with your partner, and, of course, the health of your penis and your natural sexual response. Now, after talking about external stimuli and traumas, we come to what I consider perhaps the most comprehensive and fundamental tip of all, as it influences all the others. Let's talk about your lifestyle habits. Tip 5. Lifestyle habits. And here we are, at our fifth and, in my opinion, most crucial tip for sexual health and the overall well-being of your penis: your lifestyle habits. Think of your body as an interconnected system. What affects your general health inevitably impacts your sexual function. There's no separating the health of your penis from the health of your body and mind as a whole. A balanced diet, rich in nutrients and antioxidants, and good hydration are the foundation for healthy blood vessels, essential for a good erection. On the other hand, excessive alcohol consumption, and especially smoking, cigarettes, are declared enemies of sexual health. Smoking, for example, is a significant risk factor for both erectile dysfunction by damaging blood vessels and for Peyronie's disease. Beyond the physical, mental health also plays a vital role. Chronic stress, anxiety, and depression can directly affect your libido and your ability to achieve an erection. Therefore, adopting healthy lifestyle habits, which include regular physical exercise, quality sleep, and stress management, are essential care not just for your penis, but for a full and vigorous life. Remember, your penis is a barometer of your health. Excellent! We've covered the 5 essential care tips. But, as promised, I have a bonus tip, something simple you can start doing today, that can have a surprising impact on preventing problems, especially those related to microtraumas and nocturnal compression. Bonus tip. And here's our bonus tip, one of those simple care measures that often go unnoticed but can make a significant difference to your penis's health. Try sleeping without underwear, or if you don't feel comfortable, opt for very loose-fitting underwear, like boxers. The goal here is to avoid unnecessary compression during the night. During sleep, it's natural and healthy for men to have multiple nocturnal erections. These erections are important for the oxygenation of penile tissue. If you wear tight underwear, this constant compression can restrict the natural expansion of the penis during these erections, potentially causing microtraumas and, in the long term, contributing to the formation of areas of fibrosis. This localized fibrosis, as we've mentioned, is one of the pathways to Peyronie's disease and its consequent curvature. Therefore, giving your penis freedom during the night is a passive but effective form of care, helping to prevent trauma, optimizing oxygenation, and contributing to the maintenance of uncomplicated sexual health. A small adjustment in your sleeping habits for a big benefit. So, what we've learned today isn't just about 5 tips and a bonus for your penis's health. What we've really explored is a new way of looking at male self-care, a new philosophy for your sexual health. It's about trading fear and misinformation for awareness and resignation for proactive action. Each of these essential care steps is a move towards a life with more confidence and well-being. Remember the power this knowledge now gives you. You no longer have to be a passive bystander to the risks of STIs, penile cancer, erectile dysfunction, or the dreaded Peyronie's disease. You have the tools to actively protect your health, to nourish your body, and to enjoy a full and satisfying intimate life. Reflect. Which of these tips will you start applying today to transform your relationship with your body and your sexual health? And for those who feel this is the moment to go further, to seek an even deeper transformation and tangible results in your performance and pleasure, I have a special invitation. I want you to discover the 60-second ritual for 30 minutes of pure pleasure. It's a method that has helped countless men rediscover their potential and overcome barriers naturally and effectively. You can access all the details and take this next step by clicking the first link here in the video description. It's a direct investment in your happiness and confidence. If this message about penis care and male sexual health resonated with you, don't just like the video. Share it with a friend, a brother, a father, any man in your life who needs to hear that he's not alone and that it's never too late to take care of himself. Let's break the silence together and spread information that saves and transforms lives. Subscribe to the channel for more truths about health, wellness, and personal development. That way, you won't miss our next meeting. Remember, your journey to holistic health is just beginning. Take care.